First one has been moved by Stephen O'Callaghan. I will ask for a seconder for that motion. I will then, as the seconder is found, will ask Stephen to speak for no longer than 60 seconds. I will then request someone who would like to speak either for or against the motion, preferably against, to speak for a 50-second period, and then I will allow 3 more comments, but no more before the vote is taken. Stephen, would you like to speak now? Sorry, I request the seconder. The seconder for this motion. I know the seconding from Nicholas O'Kane.
Motion represents the lack in the use of representation for representative groups. It's a motion that I was working on whilst I was treasurer on the executive 2 years ago, and it highlights the gap that VUWSA has. Many other associations have representative group officers. This position would allow all representative groups to be fairly and equally represented on the executive. The reason for taking the 2 positions off is because it allows for the executive to be a number that can work effectively, a new number of 12, and so I'm effectively moving to replace 2 positions with 1, so rep groups to be represented by the single rep group officer, plus to be represented by the single class officer.
Problems with this motion is that it's very hard to have adequate clear representation from someone who may not necessarily be queer or have any involvement in the queer community.
Thank you.
Representing all rep groups on campus will also be a huge workload for whoever gets the job. 10 hours a week will not cover it. Person will probably be overworked and under-resourced. Also, the environmental issue. Are you going to speak about that too?
Can I speak about it? I will allow you to speak on that.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not adequate representation. UniQ have debated this at our AGM. We don't want it. I don't think it will be feasible or effective.
Officer, not an environmental officer. The rep group have. Which will be heard in silence. The rep group officer will have nothing to do with the environment. If you go through his motion, Bernard told me the other day that Jacko, the environmental club, can cover what the environmental officer did. I am the environmental officer. I have been that for 2 years. I do more than 10 hours a week on this job. I'm only required 10 hours, but ask anyone who's involved with these, and they will tell you how much effort and time I put in. Why I think you should keep an environmental officer? Well, I have this dream. 5 to 10 years, Vic Uni can become the best sustainable campus in the country. That means there will be environmentally. Can you guys shut up? No one wants you guys. I also remind you, understanding orders, a motion can be put to remove members from this meeting if required. I have a dream that the university will be the first sustainable campus. That means not only will it reduce its environmental impact, but it will be economically efficient. That would mean it would save you guys money. And if these Will Act team members want to save themselves money, they should vote not in favour of the motion.
Alright guys, sorry for that. I was around in 2005 when these positions were created, and one guy got up and he said something that just really moved everyone, and obviously pushed them to vote in favour. And I'll say it again: vote for, vote this down because it will really piss off Brian and Tamaki. But also, in terms of representation, you can only be represented if you have people who are dedicated to the cause, who are just going to pour their heart and soul into it. And these are what these officers are doing now, and the rep groups need funding a team.
Yeah, what Paul Brown said about me taking up against motion, that was a lie. I didn't say anything about the people talking of writing or anyone that I told it. I'd like to request the vote be done by count of hands, and ask the also to consider the implications of the implications that these people are pointing out. How many exec positions do they want on the exec, and what financial implications will over 30 members involved?
This motion doesn't elect to remove all environmental and queer representation. It will still be there through the rep groups and clubs that are very effective. But bear in mind that we are New Zealanders, we are in Wellington. New Zealanders are very environmentally conscious, we are open-minded. And whilst I was on the exec before these positions were created, these issues were addressed effectively.
The vote will now be put. All those in favour say aye. The vote has been called by a show of hands. All those in favour, please raise your hands. We have two councillors for that, please. Well, we need to be sure how many there are. Yes, 6. All those against, please raise your hands. This motion.
It's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
86 against. I declare the motion is defeated. All right.